Welcome to Make Something with me, David Picciuto, where I show you how to make all kinds of things from the simple to the complex, with a focus on design and originality. Together, let's celebrate the spirit of building, creativity, and inspiration. Best YouTuber setup for the cost. Your phone, a tripod, and a microphone. That's all you need. What would be your best advice for someone who wants to start a maker YouTube channel? And that is to just get started. Getting started is the hardest part. You don't need fancy cameras, you don't need fancy lights, you don't need fancy skills. Skills will come over time. A lot of times, like, people wanna get their style down, and style comes with time and doing things. So just make a video, put it out. Maybe it's not that good. Make a second video. You'll learn from that first video, and you can apply what you learned from that first video to that second video. You will get better over time. Talking to the camera is a weird thing at first. It's something you get better with over time. So learning the right camera angles just comes with experience and the way your shop or studio is set up. So just get started. Stop putting it off. What project brought you the most joy building, and why? It is without a doubt the coffee station. I got to use new tools for it. New tools are always fun to use, and the coffee station is something I use every single day and get to look at every single day. What is the one tool that you thought you would use more than you do? That is easy. That's the scroll saw. I bought it a couple years ago, never used it. If you rub the lamp and a genie pops out giving you 3 wishes, what would they be? Hair. That me, my dog, and my wife stay young forever, and to know that this career choice that I made will always work out. What are your goals with woodworking and making in general? Do you aspire to build things like a Maloof rocker, get known for your bandsaw boxes, or help others by teaching and encouraging people to make stuff in general? My goals are constantly in motion. They're constantly changing, but right now it is to inspire others and encourage experimentation. Inspiration is my favorite word. I'm always looking to be inspired, and I'm always trying to find ways to inspire others and encourage making and encourage experimentation. But one day, yes, I do hope to have my own style, a recognizable style. I want somebody to look at one of my pieces and say, oh yeah, that's a Picciuto. Do you have a hard time breaking out of the woodworking niche and exploring other mediums? Do you feel like you've gained or lost an audience trying out new things? Not at all. It's always in me to explore and learn new things. I'm constantly learning new things all the time. As I make different types of videos, art videos, photography videos, I think I'm going to lose a few subscribers, but those people are looking just for woodworking videos, and that's fine. There's plenty of other places for them to watch woodworking videos, but I do think most of the people will continue watching what I make, no matter what I make, because my number one goal is to inspire and encourage creativity and experimentation. I find inspiration for my woodworking in other areas like architecture or art or just photographs. Like, I can see something and I can see the way two shapes complement each other or cause confusion sometimes, and confusion can be good in design, where I'm like, oh, I could incorporate this into a box or whatever. So I personally think if you are into woodworking and in the future I only make art videos or photography videos or whatever, that you'll still find value in what I do and what I teach. Maybe encourage you to try something new. What are the cool, interesting, unique things that you want us to know about your hometown? What non-woodworking skill would you like to learn? Toledo is called the Glass City. It was founded on glass manufacturing. In fact, Libby Glass is still here in the city. They make all kinds of glassware for kitchens. It's huge. We get beautiful glassware for so cheap at the Libby Glass warehouse. We also have one of the top-rated museums in the country, and we have the top-rated zoo in the country. So what non-woodworking skill would I like to learn? I'm currently learning digital painting, sculpture, and hopefully over the next year I learn to sew. Where did you meet your wife at? A bar. Her band opened up for my band. Do you think that the YouTube woodworkers are a passing phase, and how many miles do you think are left in it? Not at all. YouTube is huge right now. If you go ask a little kid who their favorite stars are, they're not naming TV stars and movie stars. They're naming their favorite YouTubers right now. YouTube is only going to get more big as the years go on. And TV is going to die. And I think there's this personal connection between YouTubers and their audience, and it's not influenced by corporations or executive producers or networks. It's just me in my shop making videos for you. So as more people flock to YouTube and you're making woodworking videos, since there are so many people making woodworking videos now, it's really, really important that you find a niche and you stick with that. If you just do general woodworking, you're gonna get lost in the shuffle. If there was a wrestling tag team match, who would you pick as your partner within the woodworking community and why? And who would you fear most as your nemesis team? Kyle Toth for his design skills, knowledge, and youthfulness. Kyle is my dude. I would fear any team that Frank Howarth is on. What's the last great book you've read, would recommend? Also, non-woodworking art business favorites. If you want to succeed in anything, read these books. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It changed the way I think about money. It changed the way I think about business. It changed the way I think about the rich. It changed the way I think about things in general. That book is so good. It is so valuable. Another book with a big influence on my life, The Miracle Morning. Really, really good. If you're not a morning person, read this book. If you are a morning person, read this book. Every book by Gary Vaynerchuk, or as some people call him, Gary V. That dude is on top of the social media game. He is on top of the online business marketing game. Check him out. If you could be in any band from any era, which one? The Motor City 5.
Take out the jazz, motherfucker!
What are the requirements of a table? Form, function, and at least 3 legs. How did you find your name and why did you change it? I used to be known as the Drunken Woodworker, and that started off as a joke. I had some friends over, we're in the backyard by the fire, drinking whiskey. My buddy Zach is like, hey, let's do one more shot and go make a desk or something like that, just joking around. And then the Drunken Woodworker kind of came out of that conversation as a joke, started the Facebook page. People started liking the page just because of the silly name. Then I started making videos, and it got big pretty fast. And it started off as a joke, and I didn't know it was going to become my career. And then I figured out how to make a living making videos, and I started getting emails from kids saying, hey, I watch your videos, asking me questions, and I like your stuff. And then 2 high school classes made my bandsaw boxes as a class project, and so I got embarrassed by the name The Drunken Woodworker. And so I changed it to make something. Here we are. Some people don't like that. I don't care. Well, thank you for watching. I had a good time answering all the questions. Maybe we'll do this again in a couple months. Hopefully I have my shop back next week. But until then, be safe, stay passionate, and make something.